All right, we are live.
Cool.
Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening. We are excited today. We want to talk about your superpowers and how you can use it for good.
Right. Use your power for good. Use your genius for good. I tell that to my children all the time. Use your genius for good. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm Mary Fitzgerald, one of the dynamic business building coaches here, along with Coach Tikwa here to my, I'm not sure, right side. Um, left in person, right on the screen. And yeah, we are here to talk about how to find your superpower, how to uncover your superpower so that you can create your online course, right? And of course, we're wearing our Christmas hats because we're creating an online course before Christmas, and Christmas is coming rapidly. So we need to get this done. Okay, so go ahead, take it away.
So like Mary said, we are the dynamic business building coaches, and we help women create their online courses. So we're so excited because it's almost time. It's almost time. Christmas is almost here. But
Mhm.
today, we came on live because we wanted to talk about how you can use your superpower to create your online course. So we're going to talk about a little bit about the niche. We're going to talk a little bit about, your about your talents, your gifts, um, things like people been asking you to do something over and over and over again
Mhm.
because it takes you less time than it does them, a
Mhm.
significant less time, right?
Mhm.
And that's why they come to you because you are the best of the best. It's like, whoop, girl, I know you can do this. You can do this. Whip this up real
Mhm.
quick, right? So, what is that thing? Start paying attention to those type of things that people are saying. Your family, your friends, people that you network with as well. Because I, hear the same thing, the same themes among my friends, my family, and people that I even just met. It's like, you bring off this aura of the type of person that you are and what you can do. And people can sense that you're genuine about certain things, that you're helpful, that you're talented, just the way you carry yourself and the way you speak. So we're going to talk about what those things are. Mary and I is going to talk about our experience, and hopefully you'll join us in the chat and tell us what your superpower is. So has anyone have ever said, hey, I love the way you, I don't know, decorate your home. You
Mhm.
know, you can just be doing it for fun because you love it so much. You can be a type of person that get things on a budget that looks expensive, right? So whatever that talent is, it's a talent. It's just like it doesn't take much effort for you to do it because you have an eye for things. And people may say, "Oh, I would like for you to come and decorate my house." Right?
Mhm.
That's something that you can charge people to do that. And secondly, you can create a course so that people can do it themselves, right? Like how
Mhm.
you do it. So that is a course that you can do. So my thing is that, whatever you're thinking about, and you can say, well, maybe, let me write some ideas down. Maybe I could turn these into a course.
Mhm.
Because not only, you have to, when you write down the ideas of the course, you also got to also know if it's in demand. So I'm going to let Mary take over from there.
Um, yeah, definitely. It's usually, like I know Tico mentioned a couple of things, but like, what is it that you find that's easy and everyone else finds difficult? Do you know, like my sister who does bookkeeping, and I mean, I don't do bookkeeping numbers. Thank you, but to her, it's like so easy. To me, it's like brain surgery, right? So that's her superpower. What would be your superpower in light of that, right? Maybe you like when Tico and I did our first 21-day business building challenge. My superpower was creating documents. You know what I mean? I was on Canva all the time, creating papers and flyers and graphics and everything else like that. So, but I really enjoy it. So you can ask yourself a whole bunch of questions in that, sense of like, what is it that you love to do that so much, or what is it you're so involved in that you forget to eat? You forget to go pick up your kids at school. You forget to, you forget what day it is because you're so engrossed in the project that you're working on. What is it that you're doing while you're that engrossed? Um, and then you can kind of take these kind of ideas. Maybe it's something that you have done really well at work. Maybe it's a hobby. But what are the skills? Like if you write down some of these ideas and then you look at what skill does it take to do that, you may see a sort of a pattern developing. Like, oh wow, that's the same skill that it takes to do this one. That's the same skill it takes to do this one. And then you're really going to be honing in on what your genius is, right? So your genius kind of dovetails with your niche, right? Because once you kind of know, now I may, maybe I really like to teach, maybe I really love guitar music, right? And maybe I'm thinking I'm going to create a course on how to play the guitar. But there could be one problem with that. Like, I don't really know how to play the guitar, right? So um, you not only have to like it and be good at it. I mean, you don't have to just like it. You have to be good at it, right? You have to at least have some knowledge. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to know. That's another mistake people make, right, Tikwa? They think they need to know everything about a subject. You just need to know a little bit more than the person you're going to teach. When we did our 21-day business building challenge, we didn't focus on experts. We focused on newbies. Like, who doesn't have an online business yet and wants to start one? Because we knew enough to help people get started. But we certainly are not going to say like we're not like a total expert like Russell Brunson or any of those guys on that, but we knew enough to help a beginner. So what you probably know enough to help a beginner do something. And that's what we want to talk about. So you have to know what your superpower is. You have to be good at something. You have to like it, because there's going to be some days as an entrepreneur where you don't feel like doing it. Okay. But, there's nobody there saying you're going to get fired if you don't do it. So you just have to motivate yourself. So you better like it. You better like what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the third thing that we work with is like, is there a market for it? Right. And that's how we help you sort of validate your niche. And those are some of the things that we teach in the course. Tikwa?
Yes. Earlier today, we was on a Clubhouse, and we had one of the members come up, and she was saying that, from her job, she, I think, just left it, right? She just left her job,
Mm-hmm.
and they call her because they know that she's an expert in whatever that she does. So my thing is that she wants to now make it a business, because obviously, if she left, either one, they wasn't paying her enough for it. Wasn't being appreciated for it, whatever that reason may be. Mary and I, what we do is we help you create a course so it can start your online business. It's not about just making courses. It's a start of creating that business. And we teach that in our coaching program. But she was saying that, how can I create a course that people come to me, or my company comes to me and wants me to show them how to do this, or train someone how to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Easy. You know it. And if they come into you, obviously they don't have someone there, and that field that you're in is in demand. So you can now create your own business. You can create a course for it. It could be a live course, it could be in-house, or it could be an online course, right? And that's how you start your course. Like, that? What is it that you have talents for, that's in demand,
Mm-hmm.
that people want it. People are looking for that. It could be where you want to create your signature coaching program. So that's for anyone who wants to create a signature program as well, starting with a course, and then leading up to creating a coaching course. So Mary and I, we talk about that, and we teach you how to do that in our course as well. Starting out with a mini course, starting out with
Mm-hmm.
a full course, and then leading up to um, wanting your clients wanting more from you.
Right.
So, Mary.
Yeah, so I mean, we focus on, I mean, we start with building. We say we don't want you just to build a course. We want you to build a business, because having the course is wonderful, and you eventually will be able to automate it so that people can take your course while you're sleeping. But you don't want to stop there necessarily. So, but one step at a time. Just like we encourage you to um, just pick one result that you're going to get with the course. I'll tell you what, beside the fact of not knowing what to teach, right? The second biggest thing that I think people make a mistake on, and we did 100%, maybe 1,000%, don't try and teach them everything in one little course. I mean, it's impossible. And the big problem with that is overwhelmment, not just for you, but for your clients, because if you can just give them one promise, one result that you're going to get them at the end of the course, that's going to be so much better for them and for you. And then guess what? They're going to love it. They're going to feel great about themselves. They're going to say, "Oh my gosh, look what I did." And they're going to say, "What else do you have?" Right? I
Mm-hmm.
would like to go deeper with you. I would like to go farther in the learning with you. And then you move along in your business, right? And we talk about that too, creating that value ladder that Russell Brunson
Mm-hmm.
makes so popular. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I mean, we have a couple of great opportunities to be able to do that. And I see there's some, I want to just say hello to Latanza and Tamika and Angela and other people who are in the chat there. If you have any questions, put it in the chat, please, and we'll try to answer them for you. And then, um, what should we call it? What we have is a great opportunity. It is, but it's closing soon. All right, because guess what? It's November something here, and Christmas is on its way. Right? You better watch out. You better not cry. Santa Claus is coming to town, and what we would love is for you to share your gift with the world. Because what better gift, really, than to share your gift with the world? And we have a couple of great ways that you can do that. Tikwa?
Yes, we do. So first of all, we do have a free workshop, which will get you
Mm-hmm.
started. So it kind of gets your juices flowing, get you a little bit inspired to want to create that course. So just a little bit, a little taste of what we're going to be going over, which we'll definitely be taking a deeper dive in that. So we do have a free workshop. It's maybe about 40, 45 minutes long, right? It comes along with a workbook. And we highly recommend any of our clients to go through that workshop so that when you do invest into our program, then you have a better understanding of what you're doing. If you have any questions,
Mm-hmm.
we'll definitely tackle those things once you get into the program. And then in 6 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have your course already
Mm-hmm.
done. And
Right.
the goal is to have it done before Christmas
Mm-hmm.
so that you don't have to worry about the holidays. After the holidays, you can launch your program, right? You can launch your
Mm-hmm.
course, whether it's a mini course, a full course, or your coaching program, whatever that is. You're definitely going to walk out with that on the last week of the program.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to go the fast lane, right, which we do have people who want to like, I want to get this done as quickly as possible. We
Mm-hmm.
have the same program, but it's done in 3 days. It's done in the weekend. So Mary and I picked a weekend that we're dedicating 3 days to help those who want to get their course done way before the holidays. Um, so that you can focus on, spending time with your family. And then when the new year comes, you're ready to launch. You are ready to launch your course.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people think that it's very difficult for you to create a course. The steps that we take you through, easy peasy. you
Mm-hmm.
know it's a step-by-step process, and from what we got from our clients, they love that it's a step-by-step and there it's
Mm-hmm.
easily understood. So
Yeah.
Mary mentioned earlier about when we first started,
Mhm.
We went through a lot of bumps
Mhm.
and bruises along the way, but that was lessons learned.
Mhm.
When we did the 21 day for $21 challenge, that was our first time actually putting ourselves out there so
Mhm.
that us as a business partner will create something for women, for newbie entrepreneurs. First it turned into first it was an online business, and then it turned into an online course, because that's where our expertise were in.
Mhm.
So when we started the 21-day challenge, it was 21 days, literally 21 days. Okay. Usually you'll see 5 day challenge, 7 day challenge, 14 day.
No,
It was 21
over
days
deliver.
over delivered. Okay.
Mhm.
We have enough content to last us a lifetime,
Mhm.
because not only did we go over the 1 hour,
Mhm.
we had Q&A sessions, which was wonderful, because guess what? From our client's mouth, we got honest feedback from them, right?
Mhm.
Honest feedback about the program, which they loved. It was a lot of things that they didn't even know,
Mhm.
right? And then sometimes we actually went in thinking that they knew something. So you can't
Mhm.
really go in saying that, oh, they know this. This is the easy part. You cannot do that when you're doing courses. And we did that. And we did that with
Mhm.
Canva. And a lot of people say, well, what is Canva? What is that? What? So we ended up actually doing a mini course on Canva in that. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful. We had a great time, but we were so overwhelmed because we was giving everything that we had, and they couldn't even contain
Process.
it and process it, but they were so excited to move forward. And thankfully, they were able to move forward with us and really get into the coaching program, because they saw how passionate we were and how
Mhm.
we really wanted them to win. So they was like, you know what, we're investing, because this 21 days is not happening. We need some more time with you.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's how it turned into where, we help women build their
Mhm.
online course.
Mhm.
So this is how we're going to teach you in our program. We're going to teach you all
Mhm.
the things that work for us, and not the things that
Mhm.
we did in the beginning. And that's what we're going to do. So I am going to. I think I copied the link. Let me see if I did. If it copies in here, I will share the link to the workshop, which is right there. Um, Create your course before Christmas. If you are interested in doing that, I highly encourage anyone who have some sort of course idea or want to create a course, because uh, it was predicted, researchers, that in 2020, that the online industry education was going to be $143 billion industry.
Mhm.
Okay, 143 billion. Okay, so
Mhm.
just to hit 1% of that, okay, what would that do for you? What would that do for you and your family? You
Mhm.
know, not only earn revenue off of it, but also making an impact.
Mhm.
You're making an impact in the world. Someone is waiting for you to show up with whatever you have to give. Whatever God put in place in you and said, this is what I need you to do. My people need you.
Mhm.
They're praying for you to show up.
Right.
So, what is that course that you have that you're ready to share with the world? Mary?
Mhm. Yeah. Don't be selfish, okay? Because people need you. Because even you'll be like, oh, well, everybody has a course out there on how to, you know, I don't know, make crochet pillows or something. But they're not you, right? They don't have your style. They don't have your story. They don't have your technique, your personality. It's not you. And we're going to teach you, also like how to get it out there in an organic way. And, maybe they don't know that either because they're not learning it from us. So don't be shy about, I don't know what to teach, because we'll cover that. And we'll give you a little bit of homework tonight, answer those questions. Like, what are you good at? What do people tell you that you should monetize because you do it so well? What are the things that when you're doing them, you completely lose time because you're so engrossed in it? What have you won awards for? You know, what is something that comes so easy to you, and other people are like, "Can you help me with this? I just don't understand." And you just think, "Well, it's so easy. You just do X, Y, Z, and it's done." You know, what are those things for you? That would definitely be a great subject for you to start with, to think about. Because then, of course, we have to find out one. Do you like it enough to create a course on it? And is it market for it? You know, we would definitely cover that in class. But I would say, as Tikwa recommended, click the link, go to the free workshop. It will give you a great taste of, you know, how we're going to do things. And we're going to do it in a way, like Tikwa said, we're going to do like a beta course so that you can pivot easily, as we did. Because if we had created everything and done all our videos and everything was like perfect, 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 we would have been up the creek because we learned, right? You're going to learn from your first group of people and your second probably too. You're going to learn from your first group of people what they actually want, you know, what they actually need. And if it's too much or if it's too little, you're going to learn this stuff and then you're going to be able to pivot easily because instead of like trying to move a giant, you know, tanker, right? One of those big giant boats that takes forever to turn, right? You're a little speedboat. You're like, zoom, zoom, zoom. You can change easily. You can pivot easily. And that's going to be so key when you want to create a course that you want it to be successful, right? You don't want it to go sit on a shelf. And like, we have stories about that, you know. I made a course, 36 ways to market on a shoestring for the smart and savvy successful home stager. And it took me so long to create it that by the time I finished it, it was obsolete because I was working on all this grassroots marketing. Guess what came into being? Social media. And that's what everybody wanted to know about marketing. So, you know, I didn't do it the way I know how to do it now. Now we have the easy button, right? Now it's the easy button. It's really, it's not rocket science to create a course. Once you do it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that was so easy. Our thing is create your course and we'll deal with the tech later. Because eventually you're going to want to automate it so that you don't have to do more time for money type of a thing. But in the beginning, you're going to teach it live because you're going to get that unbelievably valuable feedback. And the words that come out of your clients and your people and your class, the words that come out of their mouth are exactly the words you're going to use in marketing because it's exactly what people are looking for, or exactly the problem they're having, or the thing that they can't overcome. So it's an unbelievably valuable way to go, and it's an unbelievably easy way to create an online course that you've probably been thinking about for 5-10 years. Okay, let's get it done. Let's get it done before Christmas. Let's get that gift under that tree. Open it up and say, "Here, world, this is what I have to offer for you. This is how I'm going to make my impact." Tikwa?
Yes, yes. So go ahead and click that link and go ahead and start that workshop. You can play it anytime once you opt into it. You'll get it right away. If you're not ready to do it when you're ready. If you have
Mm-hmm.
kids, wait till they're in the bed,
Mm-hmm.
whip out your laptop and, sit there and do the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're interested in creating that course before Christmas, then definitely sign up for our course. That's going to you have two options: 3 days, get it done in 3 days, or get it done in 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
In both, it's before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So we're so excited. We hope that you found value in this live
Mm-hmm.
because creating an online course is where it is at now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to lead you to building your business, and we're definitely going to be talking about that in the course as well. We're going to be talking
Mm-hmm.
about how you're going to build your business from this course.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our clients you know, already did the outline of their course, and whenever they're ready to launch their launch. We had one client who launched her course this early this year. It was going back to the basics of being human,
Mm-hmm.
and it was done at a perfect time during the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it was just yoga exercise. Barry and I took the course. I didn't take the full course, but I wasn't. But Mary, she went through the whole thing,
Hmm.
and she had clients. Her first launch, her first beta, she had clients.
That's
So
right.
she was like, "Wow, it was that easy. It was
Hmm.
that easy," you know.
Yeah.
And then just with that, we even learned even more from that, from her, and from the clients that we had during that time, that term. That
Mhm.
now, once you get in our course, you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah. And the fun thing was, you know what Tika said? She said that was easy, right? So she did. It was not a high price course, right? And she made $1,000.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Wow, like that was easy. I'm going to do it again." And I
Mhm.
know she's getting ready to do her second launch, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we can help you get there too. And we learned from our past clients, that the tech is not that important. I know everybody thinks we have to jump into a funnel, jump into this and that, but you really don't. And we teach you how to do that in a low key manner. You really don't want more than 8 to 10 people in your first class anyway, because you want to be able to manage it. So we go through all this stuff in the course. But yeah, take the free workshop. It'll give you great ideas. It's an excellent workbook that goes along with it, and exercises for you to get this out of your brain and onto a piece of paper or onto your laptop, and we'll go from there. But I would love to have you. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. Um, that's it.
All right, cool. So I did put a poll out there, and 100% of you said yes. I am
Woo!
ready to create my online course. And so we are so excited for you that, if this is the time and you're ready, then, we can't wait to see you.